Abusia Pinaxtv so near fanchi akese mahwefo ene Ghanafo nyina sabia me ne okasai the internet is buzzing ija dere den social media so enya sem ketwa now anope ye sorry ye no ensensem bebre na koso social media no so but one particular issue ababeje ntre a lot of who are having interest in it has gotten to do with alleged drug smuggling via akoso. Now, when people are odi kai ebe tweety and I say kasaye about this whole drug peddling issue kosono Sadiq Adams. Now, Sadiq Adams betro and same be more like a hint na and shada and go into details near the idea and it has raised a lot of eyebrows on social media. Now, just screens so or say a manager of a hugely popular Ghanaian packaged food brand has been remanded in custody for allegedly attempting to traffic cocaine out of Ghana. Narcotic Control Deputy Director told Angel TV that the manager of the unnamed product brand, which is widely consumed in Ghana, concealed substances believed to be cocaine in the product and was arrested at the airport. Inti na uti ensemwa Sadiq Adams etro ye edito ne X a handle no so a ne yakama chomu say there is a food brand agidin pa e Ghana hanum say ya amount for patronize it very well. Fortunately, no, not just say CEO no and wako for drug and same which said deputy narcotic director in a this and same way etuja. Yenkotie said they were in same way to Mountain.
Yes. And you her through us and then goes to Europe. Into a bar, then they come and do repackaging. The form of the bano. And yes, I know. Okay. They do repackaging in Ghana and get it from here. Oh, yeah, Chibwe Nediano. Company be person me some company di wa adwuma mo ye ni abegu yes product on moton man for to pa o advert krom pa bi kra mo kra mo yon advert for a reason you invite management into our office not long ago
what has then say
obi the cocaine from not on for product but on the front packets of that product.
I want to a product. Me person about campaign the product be.
That would me nyambo really do it.
Oh, David Banku.
David, what me person would me go no.
But Obina a different.
Obina answer. Nti fa say bia bought to see ya. Na obefa no nsuo but the nsuo no bia e box no bia fa say bia e bia edu. Edu no enwotwe nsuo. But the mienu aka no e cocaine.
And odi free Ghana echo.
Yes. But two different brand or products. I know you should. And that's why you should I first one na yenim say ono. First time na yenya sad na product o kra bi kra na pe ko you be. But and so me person me body. Well, I said I make me body obi adwuma say
obi anim e wo Ghana ha.
Oh, ni me anu nyina product obi anu mama for you pa. Enti yo ya no say package no ya chenwa me no ka say ya call born checks no all machines else one one dey the packages and sealings.
Wow.
Yes.
And o package cocaine no fra no dey call
it's the first time now ya cheap product no ya nya suspect no because now all the different means we now and ya cheap product na you see but we are doing investigation say you be hu enipa ko no na oil sade no
okay
enti edidimu that was last year edidimu ya anaja yakoya test wo GSA ni bibia na you keep report na yadenda wo ana yekusu investigations na nti monitor and now you say another product different product not the same as the first one I know
but more than manufacturers
no they don't manufacture that these two products na me body make any na no and nyam ne produce they are produced by two different companies
okay.
And all these two companies are in Tema. That one I can tell you.
Okay.
Two companies now Tema. But me body in
okay. Yeah, to us, yeah.
What do you say? What do you mean? Well, go find the new So these two companies now Tema. The first one we see we are yet to invite the management.
Yes.
Because I find that me are linking to it. So that's it.
Yeah.
But the second one, the kind for me, the kind of invite company, that company management first. Interrogate you whether they are aware of this. But anyone say the Gusi investigation, they say hint to be said no. I'll say a tracker then kakra. So we send our intel officers and then our undercover officers. Etiwom hugum, communitary animals and no was signed the other from ever beam. But not the same with that line. Or changing hand no crowd.
Okay.
So we allowed him to do it. Just so that we can get him.
Yeah.
And I'm pam or the way for the moon at Niachin. Tia chin was so movie a cobon such another say. Chairman there or no negmorian.
Or they quite know they but
Or they call. Do you want to make us say a remua? Then they find a way of repackaging the tin. And then
to be.
Or mostly it goes to UK, Netherlands, Holland, and those things. Meno can say, okay, this be a young word man. You're picking Crawford before court now. They expected some cocaine from Tamaport. And so I could
and someone is seen.
Yes. A lot is happening.
People are making money in this country. I want you almost say,
but I'm saying, Sikana will make no, they American say, we would man away and hamio. Business away and we seek a win and a chum and hame. Nemo say, Kwambonderson now one number dia. You will see me to be a problem in your life. Because I know now you will go after you with all force. And then you'll be thinking that, oh, now, when my dear, now, what must I do? Now, when you're saying, and yes, I'm there, but your mount for we see can open so fence and grow for this year.
Abusiafo ye deputy director edema nakok na ye kote ne nsema wo kan yura chum ene wo chemu se abrante no sebe omatresi ne hu se eye ne dwumadi a wodi pa e wo Ghana krodwem ha se wode eye cocaine befrafa product de ya ne se onu ankasa woni mfidie e wo ne mantwea ba bia product kono opeso wode fra no onu a produce woni ne one corner na wode cocaine na frafra no wode ko omo tracy na feed omo nsa ye den aso ni mu nti sanse mo ebeto odwa no amanfo din ye kase businessman na se utimu se Ghana krodwem ha uye businessman ko ade ebebo din na oko internet ne so one name na omo bobo yankasa ye papa se kwa me despite bi boni din ye papa kokoten bi boni din che se utimu se so far as we are businessman who produce products e wo krodwem hade ye bebo odin na nsem ne ekoso no sebe Sadiq Adams betwiti yera chum nso ebe ka sansem we na chese everybody was on high alert obi apeso mu se hwanya who is this person oh yes, I actually because I said we are being left in suspense. You see, who need papote now? A lot of names now pop up. Mabobo be near there, and the bongo ideas are yet dia onunso beka wasem. Now said the bongo ideas beka dear no. Abusiana just say at some point na amount for be brave. Adriana you almost said we the ebe yero say kwame despite because per the tweet na bongo ideas e tweety wo X na I said twitwe aso kakra what I say beverage production food brand ade what beverage because ye kodwaman so a yenim say a lot of companies were more producing beverages food packaged foods ade okrom but the common ones are say yenim ayetai ekra edekwa manone no yeni ayenim ntende na chese atwetwetwe nkofo adwene people were comment section was just say it was hot. What you are saying to think that it could be one of the big people we know in town, one of the biggest is Legon fan club for you because in so mono they are all into business. Bebrina a business mugwa ye ni momo e ukrodwe mu hanum say. And as it was happening, no, na just say low key down no so no na amount for dege said they will get who the real person is. Na just umudi nipa ni dia eden ababeto mountains. But then fortunately, unfortunately. No, between some bongo ideas, we in a tweet if you honum, yes, maybe and some nekika kono, then ni yabre. But this is what later bongo ideas the better mountains. So as you can see on the screens, we they were patcho. I will say apologies to Shezamin. I just left Shezamin's place, and she has not been arrested or involved in any such incident. The rumor being spread about her arrest by wicked blogger and others are false. My earlier post was misleading and inaccurate. I sincerely apologize to Shezami and her brand, and I kindly ask the public to disregard the information being circulated. Shazami, I mean, when you hear Shazami, the first thing that comes into mind, check it. This is a lady oko is legona obi apesu odi acheke na ofili ma ne ho eka ne ho so obeko is lego akwakodi acheke no. Na lady way for some time now no na amanfo started say omo dragging no. The first time she pulled up in a Rolls Royce and then was screens no so no recently kwatima you for na say na she was there and the nyasem ketwa enti amanfo baby have started questioning say or they are checking no and a quarter was our Rolls Royce nana because untimin can jam sa check a business bet me at a Rolls Royce. So asking say so you people mean Shazami they do only a check a business where she take by Rolls Royce. You people should tell us the truth though. And the bongo ideas cocaine issues ne buy na bongo ideas bebo din say you say allegedly no. Shazami ya channel isan say she's involved with a cocaine there but na free baby free yes asema ye kan bongo ideas be kan ya all patch say wicked blogger ni ade no sa brand ten e fe wicked blogger and he started this whole Shazami thing say Shazami ye betchen no and the boyfriend they are into drugs and all that and ye betchen within this weekend Shazami crack any brand ten no wicked blogger na banter for banter was Snapchatter na nyasem ketwa enti bongo ideas and some ne koso no ye hu of who this person could be nipa ben ni action or a man for start so more pointings as say Shazami and say bongo ideas abetchim say wakọ Shazami fie ama na kwa ko say lady ne ewo ho ye nche no enti na chese wapacho na say utimi say bi nsem ne ko no ayesi so as you can see on the screens in the way trends in Ghana Twitter right now X to be precise into we share bongo ideas hono de dache obenya asem and a Rolls Royce and a face Shazami herself and a ultimate say waje trend na boso ewo Twitter enya asem ketwa because of this whole cocaine thing now and some way there said them kan every baby free Shazami din ebe for though the earlier tweet from Sadiq Adams and Yera Chumno was pointing hands at a man and then fe the omode Shazami din be for him. Now, the entire this Shazami dimbe for no and no any that screens no so no. This is a guy or said this guy broke the news 2 days ago that Shazami will be picked. Is she the one being remanded? Intuition sema wicked blogger nebe troyena or say you are testing me in my DM. You testing me in my DM won't change anything. Yes, wicked blogger will state it again that you and your so-called boyfriend Jeff are into drugs. You will be loud today but quiet tomorrow. Note, anything wicked blogger will say here is 100% legit and there is no lie. Wait for his coming. Drug dealers movement. You bought your Rolls Royce by selling acheke. It's a question. We hear you, but you will hear from me. Inti wicked blogger and a call Snapchat and a church or same way. At the fashions are me who say one the boyfriend be an Eddie Jeff one more into drugs. Inti a car say a brandy be no na chesa adeno a daniko fashions are me. So this was the response. If it says me who echo wicked blogger no or see you mad useless broke fool. Just wait, I will so deal with you. You won't remember your fucking useless last name. Me bribe a useless animal like you. It's your useless mother and useless father that are drug dealers. Kwasia, I promise you I would so deal with you. You will crawl and beg me. Let's bet. You have 12 hours to provide every evidence, else you go now for the result, useless animal. Inti na say utimu se baby ansem ne keka kono na ayeshi. This was 2 days ago and in same way better mountain show about Shazami and wicked blogger the betu just on the boyfriend be they are into drugs. Into the moment issue way buy and pay and just a man for starting some more speculating. I mean she's trending on Twitter for a whole lot of reasons. For some reason even old videos of her interviews be a why yenya dia pop it up where people were questioning her about the properties near dear to the extent say a man for so the reason why she would say otonwa cheke, but then at the end of the day no, she was able to buy Rolls Royce with acheke money. Like, it doesn't add up. Well, this lady why interviews be at say or was Zadi any idea, and to this weight no amount for ekobubo nidia say bungo ideas ababekle and is a lady no ewufia obia enche no. Now yemfri ensem way so na yenkopie mu ewo MPP amanyoko no akachia. At this point, the conversation about primaries and as a flag bearership no abewiye. Now the next conversation we are having is about running mate. Ebi kase as it stands now, from the look of things, you who say flyers be crap, Kennedy and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Brian and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Napo and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I say right now, who is Baumia going to pick? But Napo is winning cards on the side of the MPP third vice chairman. It's answer no kase wababe kasa uchim say the best option sebe Dr. Mahmoud Baumia bitimi afa and then I call Napo Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Now we're stating my reasons to why Ophele say Napo is the best candidate. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia betiminen ako as a running mate in 2028. I'm sure you never see who the reason why the third vice chairman Alhaji Osman Masawudu Edison same way etuja about Napo still being maintained as the running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Now yenko na yenko tie and someone wade tuja ne enchechuma wade ma nijinesie no.
As his running mate, and God willing, 2001 we won power. 2004, when Kufuor was coming, he maintained Alhaji Aliyu Mahama as a running mate again, and we won power. Again, 2007, when His Excellency, the former president Nana Addo Dankwa-Akufo-Addo won to become the flag bearer of this party, he chose Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as his running mate. So, 2008, we went to election and lost the election. He maintained him as his running mate in 2012. He maintained him as his running mate in 2016. God willing, 2016, in fact, we have won power. So, Baumia was the vice president for Nana Addo Dankwa-Akufo-Addo. When we went to 2020 election, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa-Akufo-Addo did not make any changes. He maintained Dr. Mahmoud Baumia again to be his running mate. We won the 2020 election. So today, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has become the flag bearer of 2024 election that we went. We went to 2023 election with Baumia. Baumia won to become the flag bearer. He chose Dr. Matthew Prempeh, Opoku Prempeh, Napo as a running mate. We went with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Napo in 2024 election and didn't win the election. God willing, Dr. Napo was solely behind Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Wherever Dr. Mahmoud Baumia was going, he was campaigning vigorously behind Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So today, victory has also fallen on Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's hand. So to me, as a third vice national chairman of this party, this is my opinion. I am strongly behind Dr. Opoku Prempeh Napo from Mahmoud Baumia to choose him again to become his running mate for the 2028 election. Based on the history, I just give it to you. Based on our tradition, we never change this running mate. So to me, I am praying that if Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is going to choose a running mate, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia should choose Napo to become his running mate. And I'm assuring Ghanaians that, inshallah, when Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Napo ticked pop in Ghana here, 2028 election, inshallah, we are going to win the election.
Ebusiafo eye Alhaj Osman Masahawudu eni ekuti na nsema wode to dwa wotwem se ye hwe NPP amanyoko na bakwasem a uhwe se de ade na kwa it's hardly say obi anase flag bearer bi ni running mates bi beko elections no mo be lusu no obeba no oba besesa no. It is never done until at this point in the Ebeyesen Napo will be maintained as the running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na chese ebi chese se Napo besa akopa de ne osi ye grooming Napo because nensem bia wokekan na Mokwame Nkrumah no ne de no osamba be campaign wo be keka nsem na ebe dwepa wo Nkrumah because ameki Ghana for bebre and are reacting to Napo being kind of saying not a good fit for Dr. Muhammad Bawumia as a running mate because it be much say the line of speech near the adeno and here no wasan say aguro but then according to the third NPP vice chairman he believes say in the past years and we share a year history lena it is hardly say we who say yasasa any say running mate on the first count today be it is not something that is common to that extent and someone the third vice chairman Alhaji Usman Edebetuja no now still on the MPP issues kosono yenyina yenim I mean it's no new yenyina yenim say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia winning elections now winning elections and a lot of visits and akoso woni fie just say MPP form penny for kukudam minority for parliament ekoye you won't say nano adakra dina someone so ne a crew bi so kopie mu ho aha and they meka say former NPP MPs so these are MPs they were once in parliament omalusu omu seat ena ekabo mu ekopie mu ewo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne residence na omukodru honom no ena yewura Samuel Atachia eko kasaye na odinse bebre atodwa wotwem say enipa binum asebe wo mo ka ne ho a wo makwa akopie mu ewo Bawumia ne residence no enyo mu nyina ena they really supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enyo mu nyina na epe Bawumia ne candidacy as a flag bearer for the party but then there is a reason why ene omunyina abodompem ehye kutu ewo Bawumia efie and one or two reasons I will state here not just what to say the NPP are coming back stronger and tighter per and someone era attaching a Canadian not just say oh my crado papa sisi say yenene see mpe Bawumia but then now that he's in there is a reason we are altering our weight behind Bawumia yenkuti nsema attaching the two
his heart his prayer is that it's a joke if he doesn't get it then I become significant. They call it defrauding by false pretenses. It shouldn't be so. We should work with our heart and work very hard and work seriously hard because even pastors are saying that it's doable that you become the next president. Yes. They are seeing the future. So the unity is good. Your Excellency, we are represented here. I can say that it's not everybody who wanted your candidature, but they've come, which is indicative of the fact that they want to unite and work hard behind you so that you convert the highest position of the land. I want to conclude because I have a few things to say. I'm very concerned about the unity, which is genuine unity, not the one which is a facade. The second thing I want to see, as if God is telling us that what are you going to do with time? Ghanaians will want to see the alternative government functional. I can envisage a situation in which after they've read their budget, you cause, somebody to read yours and do comparative analysis. People are now very, very weak on the dynamics of the economy. We expect serious exposures. That is a very wobbly economy. It's very anemic and it's very fake. I was telling some, I'm not an economist. I don't see anybody who is showcasing his achievements, but he doesn't want to showcase his debt. This government owes to its neck, and they are pretending that it's very, very good. But if you know the people who are on bending knees and they are contractors and they want to get paid, it will blow your mind. So the time that we have, we're going to work on the unity. But what is critical, let Ghanaians see the alternative government. Another way that is very important, that we shouldn't leave Parliament as it is. That there should be a serious working relationship between your good self and Parliament, that most of your sound and seminar ideas will filter through Parliament. Because that's where you show that you have the numbers, but we have the ideas, and we have also, the vision for the future. So on this, simple note, congratulations one more time. We wish you God's health. Amen. We pray that God himself will energize you, and that your pillow will generate solid dreams for this country. When you speak, people will listen to you, and their heartbeat is that you should come back and then fix the nation. So we all thank you for the opportunity that you've given us to come to your dwelling home. I'm told that there will be no reception thereafter, but that is okay.
Abusia na sorry nsɛm yi so ani epie mu ewo Dr. Brian Champon akache still in the NPP party. Yewie elections no yehu se woko thank you to any ade a woda amanfo etai nachi eboa no ase. Na numu na wode akopie mu ewo Presbyterian Church sorry no akache. Na nsɛm yi ode tu dwa no na eche se amanfo twema eya ye indirect jab to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia esanse twema sebe akensie na manehu ne political enemies ni ade na political enemies ni ye hwan mo na chese otimu se asem no ba bia ekeka kono ye serious and utie Dr. Brian Champon sem no Canada na chese okoboa no ho no wasaba back more stronger and tighter enya sem ketwa yentie na no disema odi tuja.
And also through the Presbyterian Church, thank all the faith-based organizations that opened their doors for us. And also through the Presbyterian Church, thank all the faith-based organizations that opened their doors for us across the country. We'll make sure that we reach out to all of them. But a big thank you to all the churches that opened their doors for us. And through the Presbyterian Church, I make this known. Mr. Moderator, we learned a lot on the campaign. There were very, very good moments. We saw the country as we taught it clearly. We have a long way to go as a people. And a lot of our country, men and women, are living a life that, for now, and I can only say that it is only God that is holding them. We have a lot to do as a country. We have a long way to go to ensure that proper development reaches our people so that at least they can experience the life that God meant for them to live. Politically, I've known this, but I've also experienced it directly through this process. A lot of disappointments in the process. There's a lot of pain and hurt in my heart, and in my head. But this pain and hurt, Mr. Moderator, none of them were caused by my opponents or political enemies, for the lack of a better word. All the pain and hurt have been caused by my friends through this process, and we've learned a lot. But one thing that I've also mastered through the process is to smile my way through, even though I see some of them come around very quickly, same day and day after, all these people. But I believe that whatever happened is by design. It was meant to happen. It has happened. We are prepared to forge along, move forward positively. And that is the word of advice that I give the team. No life is lost, and therefore nothing is lost. Nothing absolutely is lost. So we'll forge ahead and we'll go through. So my team and myself are grateful to the country for tolerating us as we drove through. We are grateful to the security services. We are grateful to the faith-based organizations. We are grateful to the delegates of this country, the New Patriotic Party, that opened their hearts and their doors to listen to me. I'm particularly thankful to the 36,000 region that gave me fame, the Volta region. Akwenami from the Volta region. As I'm not too sure if it is tradition, but it is required that we further promote the work of the Lord. Others made it possible for us to speak through these mics. And so we have to leave more microphones behind so that others will also come and testify and give testimony as we are doing to the works of the Lord. So we have in our hand a token to further the work of the Lord, so that others will also have the opportunity to stand on these platforms that others paid for. We want to make sure that we will continue to create those platforms so that others will have the opportunity. And through that, we believe that we'll continue to receive the blessings of the Lord. Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator.
Abusia Dr. Brian Champon ena yekuti ni nsema wode etu dwa na chese utimu se akensi no be mu nche ye de na nso with the experience kakra wanya no ama na ni ata hosa abwo sanse we hu se enye izesa politics no it takes a lot to do politics kakra ye obehu ye na chese political enemies ni ade nyina abemu no, but then amanfo chimu say he has a bright future when it comes to politics ni ade bi kre chimu say ba omiako 2028 na mfama na chese the grounds are shaking for him say bia Brian Champon aye chire mu say oh no eno ye the refined version of Kennedy Japan no obetimi ateki mantel no ade free Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia Nsemwa. At this point in the day, I can see no, I am very tough. And then PMB for Bebre Obisa say into after the tour no, what next? Ena ebebemu. Now, nini nano ye monitor ye de home update ebebero. Now ye moving on to other issues. Mene waka say uko PMU ewo eye ayawa so West Wugon. Ene mechere Okankwe North. Ena afe yunso no eye dome kwabenya. The former home of Adjosafo, the former home of Mame Lydia Hassan, and the end the ultimu say a jebi and name Niemabia air koso honomono and tiasie enye juma ho. Minoka say Timemufu anasa constituency or more this 3 constituency no when ya brepasa crodisans umuchima bebia bridge be a friend of Christian village bridge no bridge na connected these 3 constituencies ya waso West Wugon ene dome kwabenya ene Okankwe North aye mame Theresa winning ene ye MP wo these 3 MPs are all NDC MPs, and to think say most of the constituencies no na MP before ne was so ene ye 2 or more NDC for abesi so you could see that these people really voted for them to come to power. So in some muchemu say pa there if these 3 MPs don't come to their rescue ni esin so tobremu Ghana yenti asempa. Now when you watch the videos ebushia hu papa nyese me na me ka kire wo e wo se yankwasa wo ye kohwe video no na ye hu dia ekoso e wo this 3 constituencies yenko na ye kohwe video no mra
John Mahama boy so every year bia ya nyama every year bia ya slow o my boy Ghana for o hwe ba bia ejina ya constituency miensa do me kwabenya are cream honorable Ayawa so West Ogon, John Dimelo. And Okanko North, Teresa Uni, we shall bridge here, and that's how I am this phone. Omuna winning. Over bridge here, and Wahaya, Mamma, and so now for Sam Crawford dance and Crawford Japadi. It's a shama, dear, we are quite considerable. It's about the thing to problem. Sam Crawford dance, say, and I blow more, I blow man, yes, John Dimelo. The prayer woman says, so way, or more I saw my Japadi pie, I was so West Robo, John Dimelo, consequence. Yes, John Dimelo, Monshade, Bridjo, and so then I am a son. It's yes, John Dimelo, yes, Eric Kamakugu. Yes, letter is a wound. We know and this for. The main child, the Munama Sari in power. Amena, Bridjo, Amena, Bridjo Crowd, the no concrete cry and Pono, and I say, Nasha and Crawford Messi die. Since so far, a unified Nana, a call back to Iowa West Ogon. Now Crawford dying of the group like a bridge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, let's say Greater Accra Regional Minister. I said when we are measure the situation we.
John Mahama, boy. Le paucho bebe.
Nyama nyina safi. Every year bia nyama safi year bia yebsrew. Omai buaye. Mama buaye ya nyina ya tuma ndisi. Ko ha nyina ya njamu. Ya campaign mamupo antimo buaye.
Christian Village Bridge, Social, Sony Toneba, because of bridge in 20, Anna and a church. Now, I insona Sassan, a chair, come back. There's some Crawford dying, Crawford Japadena, Quacoseno. Yes, sir, President of Ghana, John Dramani, Mama, His Excellency. Yes, sir, Greater Accra Regional Minister, sending when we are bridging there, so I should be quite close. A quite so far, as some Crawford, and yet they be an error, not more for so say, no member mattress, or member mammo. It's anyone who are, and some say, constituency, and so we use this bridge in Omunaya and this.
John Mahama, boy, paucho. We are begging you. There is nothing we can do apart from this bridge.
And no man say, "Wow, Crawford bad nipa baku ne mamienu." Ombini ne chibo munyina wuya waha.
Yes, sir, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Obama Osi Shomo Asana Waham, Obama Osi Adeyo, Obama Okan Abemu, yes, sir, we papa, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, we are listening president, yet him say, Una waba, Uba Ube Yamaye, Intina Yatu Obama Ose, Waba, Yamaye.
So, you know, I cannot about 9 maybe, please, but say, Kwabenya. Abokobi one ya denta ni na o me atu ha e di bi wo kwa so nto ha na ya ma e ti so kwa nto kwa na ya ma na ya ma na ya ma bridge na se no e papa atamis no kasa ba ha atamis ba ha na o she bo se bridge no obe ya ma ye enche bia na papa no ye de afrim sisi na ni ba no ho dia nyinim se ade we enye adwuma bia ma no yes sram na umba be ya de no ma ye
papa chief of staff Julius Dabra ye Judi area wo fa bridge isu da bia tama na mo abandon da no mu no da bia ye no wa wo fa bridge isu ye srew fa nice form ye nim se wo ku akra wo jire so abeye ana wo papa so ne do mama
For it's quite unfortunate. Say 3 constituencies have to bear an unfortunate incident like this. Now, so we should video. No, she said in Sui, it's me book for so. She said, "No, being to cry no cry ye pay, and no be abu no ye pay because the pressure." In so no effa bridge na just say bubu bridge in the crowd to say this is serious and they are tagging yera eliklim or no ena sese ohye eye adwasafo anan ewo do me kwabenya oye NDC ni John Dumelu amanfo chire mo ahwe comment section ase a we na hia aye wo so wo ye no onyai free photo shoot ni free makeup na wo ye ne Legon campus honom no ede ma adesuanfo no no mo nkoye matriculation free makeup na free buses ensuo mene wo constituents ebu kan fa wo so say ya na aja ho ye free photo shoot any free makeup ni free buses and to the extent say Mami Teresa winning so ye bonachi se munyina mu ye NDC for inti adwuma we dey se mutimi enye se BMPP na maka say mukam tibo menye you all are coming from the same house inti no afibia no the way they go through no mo mpem mo asem mo mahase eye advocacy no entem ansan nso to bre na yeden ahase enye sade a ye bete a whole lot of issues a enye enigesem now. Moving on, no, JM, Papa John Dramani Mahama, ne babe mabaku, Apia Stadium, and as I say, ni leak conversation bia, course between or no, any the former MP Edema Bantama, Meche Ira Asenso Boache, Ababeto Montenso, Nebusia eni dia temwe womwa, bifa the former president, Nana Danko Kufuado Huno, ese wasun, and sese me kachiro, ene jese, ye dear Kufuado atemankasa na nini nafa, and semwa Asenso Boache Kokan say, Kufuado performed better than John Dramani Mahama, in a Chesa Apia Stadium Chirima, Asenso Boache at disrespecting papa, John Dramani Mahama, and any or tree phone friend no didi na tem in a conversation ne eliki abeto social media eso yenkuti emra.
Well, we said yeah, I win. It is and I'm just also what to be busy my can also be as a way a day. If that the media make can be a consumer function. Oh, that when you said you also make fire, make it come at you. Make it come at you as I saw ya, and your mom, the correct. Oh, yeah, class and so. Oh, you're the right person, because is that any? Don't be more aware, me, Baby, do a term, the man can't chance as from it. Papa, I'm a mechanical, as I said, you do it, oh, yeah, the mamma in my phone. The Domama is far better than Wokufuado. All right, Matty. And then my Domama, 1 year, Wokufuado now, will see for one more done and Susu with one Kota. Tell you the fact. Oh, yeah, your mom was and so I can't show. Aye, never bomb chop, I'm a wild your mission. I said, so who are the other Muguya? Wouldn't you quite for coming to him? Ever think I said, your mamma, I think idiot with done it. Yeah, why, dear? Well, we said, yeah, I wouldn't. It is and I'm just also what to be busy my can also be as a way a day. It is that the media make can be a sensible function. Oh, that when you say I will stop my fire, make it come at you. Make it come at you as I saw ya, and your mom, the correct. Oh, yeah, class and so. Oh, you're the right person, because I said, is there any? Don't be more aware that me, Baby, do a term, the man can't chance as run of it. Papa, I'm a mechanical, as I said, you are the Domama in my phone. Is that Domama is far better than Wokufuado? All right, Matty. And then my Domama, 1 year, Wokufuado now, or see for one more done and Susu with Bani Kota. Tell you the fact. Why I and your mom was and so I can't show. All right. My book, Bomaja Chop, I'm a wild tell your mission. As I saw who are the other Muguya, who not quite for coming to him, and I think I said, your mamma, I think idiot with done it. Yeah, why, dear? Well, we said, yeah,
As I watch it. Ena ko jira Kufuado ne Kufuo nim ko ka kire om se bobi ansa Jimmy Fuo no asenso buache me na memu wo obi bu wa na menye
no to nyumbi mami no fan lamle ase ami amalamle menyin sana mazabo ami mumbo obi o nyimpo bobo obi
bo yo bebo no obebo obi so
I was here. That was the conversation a course so between a year Apia Stadium and a year Rasen so boache just uchima na just uchima a kufadra me bobra a kufadwe o PSC bedrima no dana na no so within a chese with timia be ye dreamer be edi aboa o mine Ghana na no ena mene wo kase Apia Stadium mankasa abeto na numutu chese ne papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama afred no achene se asema wo kan ye ne de wan kan yi kra untimi didi eye mampani dada atemsa na mfa hunni entene womra na ommepacho timi no ka say Apia Stadium ababonten e de achelpa ama the former president Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado ewo eye ensem a wo kan ye editi anu no mo wo chesa asenso boache de obie no obetimi ahye ne so won asenso boache achew Ekufuado achelpa no de waje atum na asenso boache de never again inkuti eno nso emra
from Apia Stadium on Wednesday. And no asenso boache oye former road minister Bantu MP abe fa camera sire ni maki kan sembi about President Mahama na ban se omompe Asante Mankoso onu obe road minister Swami interchange Swami kroni nyina asenso boache abedwi one MPP aban abedwi egu omantini anye President Mahama ye Asqua to the car runabout. Osadi fi be kwa runabout to kopie anwan kwanta. Anu nyina MPP aban na dwi left and right ni gu amankofo edwetri nyina hye. Asanso bo atie ndima nhwe obey road minister mo a wantimi amu asanteman. A gonja ni ba president Mahama na ebe ye na nsaba okeka ne mami e de abufuo frɛ no fon so. Na nya asanso a be frɛ no a make mpese me kyerɛ ma dwe kama dwe kyerɛ na asama me be ken me be kasa word a chopper former president Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado din bem na asanso nsam okeka ye bufu sempa omomom na ama asanteman se kro bia asante Kotoka hene MPP fo dwom no se omomom na ye omodono Kotoka hene ko na nanom ncha gogu nsa obreman ye enam se asanso boache ne MPP aban dwi maezi kwani nyina mafutu aye kwani ye de ye wura kwa gogu nsa kora ye de wura atokro ne na kopie breman iti President Mahama wo dwering Ghana ne asante ma ho odo sante hene no oba ba ya asenso si eto aso 4 ana President Mahama ayi abosana to aso interchange so mienu awa to agu na iti President Mahama ye run about kura no anya eni futuro na sante hene ntimi ntwam nkobrema de na ye enti asenso boachi asem a minya na meka kire de be pa ka kire de me nkomachi na nkomachi kira ba President Mahama aframi atia me say no onya video no bi hwe kasara meka enu ama no tia na ado no obi odi dachi enkasa kasa fonsa papa mi ankasa kura ma sanya nu ho se kasara meka no mi di asenso achi kan na man kan yi ba se wo ya batampa na mi amasa se kasara nye no ese betwesa na mi ye video to abonten mani pe hu se wo tete papa obi di ochi osua nim die papa se de mi nua bi tibi fa camera obo support to obo mpewa 70 fa camera di watem ene Professor Nana je opoku di yewura Julius Abraham tem emu mema ne mu ma tibi ka sam eya e boman no wo de omu de omu nya afutu a mi amanya no no so to before papa James esa mi tse mi die ni die mi pese onwuma pa wo ye Ghana sese no enwu bi so watade mu etimi daga mi se Ghana ni bia se asanso bo atia se wo be kan ko de to President Mahama so on pass antemaye onya santeban kwan no enu wabufuo na mano kotia former head of state achigo dum brem na Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado support tese Ghana fu nyina kasa na bibie ma no kan no onfa ncheme madofo bia fremi do on pema sem kwa fremi kasa desa apia kasa de mfata wa no na wo hwe kasa nkofo bi bio ma no kasa President Mahama ne Ghana mpanifo ho a bidiri papa pa chise Mahama kindi antimatimi di mu tibe pagana ni bia chaw including Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado but Ghana ni bia se ofra me Apia Stadium
abusiafo ye free eye Apia Stadium in some way so ana ye kopie mu wo eye enkran pompuni mantemu hadia mene wo kasei ukopie mu wo eye interchange nanu ya president Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado wo mukopa ho ntemansa na wo mu free so mekire flower pot interchange ben easily go a wo hwe de ekoso screen so say ye lay bricks ne ade hu so mu be si den so bi di container be si so say de na ekoso na che say aye nsem mebiri na no na che say enti ye ba ya mpanimfo kopie mu hono ma mu chemu say ade we it will not continue and be ye bubruja. People expressed concerns with social media and say is Ghana a serious country na eba ne saying na a whole sebe overpass ase obitimi quarter blocks ebe chese water foundations water footings so ye denyo ema ne ye. How is this done? You know what I'm saying? And to think that this is an interchanger, it is barely like 2 years. In me, so 1 year and some coins be and an interchange way. What more ete ano Ghana hanum say ya ekufa donena ba in free. So inti ebane saying how what happened? Who is doing this? And ye dredre mo na chese empanimfo edi echire na fe ye kwa hu baabi ade ne yeden efri eba na baabi ade ne free ba no abusua enwanwan yi ankasa say is a whole lot of issues. Emma me no ka say yankasa yen a Greater Accra Regional Minister Mami Oklo krade ne ho agimu bia enya asem kitwa with this whole issue and it ye chemu na che say washing bay ni edi besio say car park o say den ena che say assembly for no e dia mama mi bi all in the name of the idea was brilliant ni ade eni enya asem kitwa na mami a assembly for no e de ho ne ma no wa ba bonten abechire ni nsimu kwan a woje ho a na wasi wodi beye washing bay ene eye car park yinkuti ne nsem nembra.
Somewhere in October 2025, the Highways and Assembly called me at the assembly. They had an orientation with me for about 2 hours, showing the videos and whatever they want at this somewhere in October 2025, the Highways and Assembly called me at the assembly. They had an orientation with me for about 2 hours, showing the videos and whatever they want at this particular space. So after that, in 18th November 2025, I had a permit from the assembly. I had a site plan and I had the permit condition here. I didn't forge this. At least I stood as MP before in Abetifi. I wanted to be the DC. I am not, excuse me, stupid person to build under a bridge. So I know the rules and regulations. That's why I did all my documents before starting. I had the permit in November. So my cars are in. And to cut matters short, somewhere in December I was here and one of the assembly members came that this space belongs to the Despite people. I didn't even know this particular building was for them. The electricity, I spent 35,000. Electricity didn't collect the money. They wrote what I'm supposed to buy and I bought them myself with receipt. So the electricity and the water alone, I spent almost 50,000. The blocks, I had 2,000 blocks. The sand, the chippings, the cement, the workers that I paid, I've invested. I cannot drag with the government. But I don't think if I cannot build here, I don't think anyone else can build here. If it's interdit for me, I'm a Ghanaian, so it should be interdit for another person. So if I cannot build under the bridge, this space is very big enough, it can contain the cars. This place can contain the washing bay. Because I spent the washing bay machine, one is $19,000. One, the machine alone is $19,000. And the room, you have to buy the room, that is $11,000. Two. And because if you buy one, you have to buy their ticket to come and install it. And if you buy two, they will come and install it for you. So I was forced to buy two. I have videos and everything. And the cars are parked there. I'm just pleading with the listening president. I know he's a father. I know. I'm just Mama Lodina, please help.
Abusia na say a lot of investment in a remu internet say 7 chiremu kra na to yenisio we chirema wan sori prekope so kototo blogs ne ade e wo flower pot interchange no ase emom onya permit ene ma wono nso e hya ase toto ne niema e krakra niema ne ade na chese utiti sikapudu a wo bobo ne dia. A lot has been spent on this project in Amanabasi. Now, so a year, Mama Linda Uklu, our year, say the Greater Accra Regional Minister. One day, we say, hey, see a mile permit to ya mile permit to. One day, opposite you, Judy be the free home ho, a sign Sakura, just said the ne hotiena, no sun, no shade. Now, show video nature guna, you realize, say, na. Excavator bi on my SSN net near blocks near egu eye track bi mu a wo ede ko na say that is the order from the Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Oklu and which say ono de ewunim ho hwe and to which screens so this is Honorable Linda Obenewa Akuli Oklu. Or say it has come to my attention that a new structure is being erected at the overpass in close proximity to the East Legon police station. In the interest of public safety, urban planning integrity, and the strict adherence to our regional spatial regulations, I conducted an unscheduled site inspection earlier today, accompanied by my technical team. Upon engaging the personnel on site, it was claimed that the project was backed by a valid permit. However, the positioning of the structure presents significant concerns regarding the right of way and potential obstructions to vital public infrastructure. Immediate directive issued: cessation of work. I've issued an immediate directive for all construction activities at the site to be halted. Removal of materials. The developers have been instructed to dismantle any existing framework and clear the site of all construction materials forthwith. Permit re-evaluation. I have formally engaged the municipal chief executive of the relevant assembly to initiate an immediate reversal and revocation of any permit purportedly issued for this specific location. The Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council remains committed to engaging that the development of our capital follows a structured and lawful trajectory. We will not tolerate development that compromise public safety or bypass the rigorous standards required for urban expansion. The sanctity of our public spaces must be preserved, and we expect full cooperation from all stakeholders as we enforce these necessary measures. Into when in some mame occlude betu jana just wakoho akwa share. So from the pictures no na just say she was there, and our order say yen clay ho bibie yen free ho na eho enna ho tafe afi no wo assembly ho no through the MC wachero say permit biya nkrata sembi omo yiye ya lady nunya sa permit ne so betimi a omo ndane no se ne sika na modom fama no na monye mo papers yempe konabra mentimi wase ne ensem bebre enti according to mame Linda Uklu ne de ho de to wadwene mu yentimi nyahwe wo ho. I mean, we need to protect public spaces near their day yentimi sorry prekope nyai mo bi ankoye de oyede ope saa keke ema no enyeyi enunti ena mame sabre de yetumi etuno and then the breaks into share screens out to say breaks are nearly lay nyina it has been taken off ama ya prapra honum ama eho and so ada ho kama that means we are seeing saying good signs intino man for bebre na ebo ma Melinda Oklo Abaso for ejuma so na wo ye e wo Greater Accra said the beya will maintain the sanity and sanctity of Greater Accra. Now in other matters, one man is trending. What trended that and then they was trending. Why wasem in America? The CEO of Gold Board, Samuel Jemfi Esquire. Na ne hun semwa abeton bonteno abusia kamia say family and friends amemo na amanfo bebre ebo nana dan kwekufa do achi so family and friends no ebi ekoso allegedly no ensemo abeto dwane chiremu say Sami Jemfi a Gold Board CEO no ene ne yere na nu ya oware no ye chirema ukopie mu e Dubai a wa set up jewelry shop enya asem ketwa na ensem we nipa a wode betu dwa no NDC ni aminim se menka se oda so NDC news wansan NDC new but Alote Jacobs ene this ansem we o say Sami Jemfi's wife now owns a gold jewelry shop in Dubai. Al Khalifa Sadat confirms this morning. Intinacha say, Alote Jacobs the Gold Board CEO's wife now owns a gold shop. Does it click something like Bibi Kikakum? What I say? Nikunu a gold board, and as I say, who's a gold no so no one farm for gold board muni a chihuahua so be she. Inti ama for call say immediately Sami Jemfi has to be interrogated. Say jail clear say enfane nkontusha. We say some people have to go to jail. And our target Sami Jemfi's wife now owns a gold jewelry shop in Dubai. Al Khalifa Sadat confirms this morning. Inti na chese utimi say amanfo chema say na Sami Jemfi ba be ye dia and the enimani ya no. I will say omo call for ni arrest. Na se sentence where the man because untimi emfa Gold Board sikanu emfa nde wo yere mani nkobie gold shop we mie ni Ghana mpo wakwa kobie no ewo Dubai. Now other issues are popping up with Sami Jemfi over the weekend awards because so RTP awards so no ena chese ye chiremu Sami Jemfi sponsor RTP awards make can say Gold Board no because when you mention Gold Board then you link it to Sami Jemfi internet chiremu Gold Board sponsor RTP awards no numwa ena Sami Jemfi esanya award as the best CEO in Ghana for the year 2025 ena manfo chiremu say we dey sponsor and win promo ena ekoso wako sponsor ena fede wasan ye den ewini award na chese bibi ye den ekoso and with that ni nyina no people are calling for the arrest, people are calling for investigation to be proven into this matter. Ebi bisa say Tim Oral we he so mutimi this is the time we need Tim Oral to work on issues like this because from the way things are going I say bi no mo ye de o mo pe e wo mahama memunim and to share screen since say the CEO of Gold Board Sami Jemfi Esquire awarded as the best public company CEO of the year 2025. He was honored with the Convertius Award at the 15th Gold Bonds RTP Award organized by the RTP Awards Ghana. And to share award no any sin chain no just say citation ko hands we award to share nicely done and that citation no so sin chain kama so to say Gold Board RTP Awards no wako sponsor we ena ya sanso aye ne den amano award ena manfo chim say Gold Board sika no odi bi hwe ne yere no na odi bi nso ye den sponsor awards de ope will dream hand see with time a lot of people are saying say Sami Jemfi illegal things be the eco already know ukoyi some sikabi ekomama me agrada some time ago near $6 be a packet when the kamu and no nam suma agrada ne hoops na doyen tokwe see will come in fit Sami Jemfi and then Sami Jemfi and the sign ebonechi. Now there is a video Sami Jemfi and Kasabe Kasaya na or kasa about go board for transactions or new moves near there episode ye de eboa ema gold a ton value ebemu ewo my Ghana e bi chese secret no e na wa link it to ne yere no yengo ti video no.
First hand was very troubling, and so we reported back to the president and the board of the gold board, and we commenced discussions with the refinery about how we can get the refinery to work. Because it didn't make sense to us as government that we will have such a critical asset in our country, and yet 99.9% of all the gold we export out of our country, whether it is small-scale gold or large-scale gold, is exported in its raw form. Then commenced the drafting of an agreement between us and Gold Coast Refinery, which agreement has gone through rigorous scrutiny by the governing board of the Gold Board and our sector minister. Now, this agreement, which we'll be signing a few moments from now, is going to ensure that up to 1 metric ton of gold, in other words, up to 1,000 kilograms of gold that is exported by the Ghana Gold Board, will be refined here in Ghana at Gold Coast Refinery every single week. And what is even more exciting about today's occasion, and the agreement we are about to sign is the coming on board, or let me say the bringing on board of Rand Refinery by Gold Coast Refinery. As I've already indicated, Rand Refinery is the only LBMA accredited refinery in the whole of Africa. Another exciting thing about this agreement is that every bar of gold that will be refined by Gold Coast Refinery and exported will bear a hallmark that will have Gold Coast Refinery, Ghana Gold Board, the Ghana Standards Authority, and the Bank of Ghana's emblems. That is also very, very refreshing. But even more exciting is the fact that we are not some strangers who are going to be refining our gold at Gold Coast Refinery, but we are part and parcel of that refinery. In fact, that refinery is also ours. What do I mean by that? The CEO and chairman, and I must say the board of the Gold Coast Refinery has been gracious enough to give the Republic of Ghana a free carried interest of 15% in Gold Coast Refinery. And the Ghana Gold Board is proud to hold that free carried interest of 15% for and on behalf of the Republic of Ghana. And this is the certificate that has been issued to us as evidence of this 15% free carried interest.
Build world-class gold refinery in Accra to serve Ghana and the sub-region. We confidently say that our journey was born from the vision of His Excellency during his first term as the President of the Republic of Ghana. The Gold Coast Refinery was completed and commissioned by him in November 2016. Gold Coast Refinery is modern, fully equipped facility that meets international standard. It has the capacity to process up to 100 metric ton of gold per year. 99.5, 99.99, and 999.99. We hold the necessary licenses to refine gold from ethical and responsible sources, including those approved by the Ghana Gold Board.
So what is Rand Refinery? Like you've heard many times, Rand Refinery is the only LBMA refinery on the continent of Africa. Today, we stand ready to support the aspirations of the government of Ghana for local refining. And that is only possible through our partnership with GCR, together with the Gold Board, to assist and enable and support the sourcing of LBMA good delivery, responsible material within the ecosystem. And I think that's an imperative. And everything I've heard from the colleagues that spoke before me resonate with Rand refiners. It resonates with our ethos, especially what the CEO of the Gold Board has mentioned: local refining, sustainability, responsibly sourced gold. This, to me, is not about achieving a destination. It is a journey that we all are going to walk together. I think we all share the common goal, and that common goal is sometime in future to achieve LBMA accreditation for a local refinery in Ghana.
It hasn't been easy, but today they have made it possible. We want to commit ourselves to say that whatever it will take for the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources to play its role to ensure that this journey that we have started today brings the fruits that we all desire to achieve.
The solution that we thought that we required to ensure that LBMA accreditation happens in Ghana is this journey that we have begun today. We believe that definitely if the gold that Gold Board was getting into other refineries that were not LBMA accredited, then we could use that gold to get the stock that would.
I was saying that is a good board in sense, no, and a yeguswa ye can't and sem natchez ultimu say a lot, and a coso a good board a catching a year month for a call for the immediate arrest of a year Samijin fee. But then we are still following up on the issue. Updates be a babyano, yeah, the baby a year asher for now. Minoka say for some time now, no. For some years now, you say Russia-Ukraine war, ekoso, and yes, se kane no do, but I entante because MPP fu near bemu and kayebetate. But then the war is still on, and war ne koso a lot of people joined the Russian military from other countries, Ghana, and so improve would be ekokaho. Now, reporter Eban Ushe screens, so I'll say a recent report reveals that 55 Ghanaian nationals who joined the Russian army have lost their lives in the ongoing war in Ukraine, marking the second highest foreign casualty figure after Cameroon, which has recorded 94 deaths. Instead of Mekanyano, it's not only Ghana, other countries in Sukoye, and Cameroon and air top the foreign casualties, with 94 deaths. And as they say, Ghana etosumienu ama menoka say the Ghana enipa baku 55 eduonum enum and womo ewu in the cost of joining the Russian army. Now, and some when you na ekoba nyina amanfo chema sebe enka Ghana man manya edimua bibi ekoso kama ohia ni ha unye adwumaye uhun towa anka yenya yetimamufo yi ema mungo gina Russia ekumu enkonkowu, because some of the young people are recently you recruiting or ube say when you be to Ghana obe hwa say yes you recruiting into Russian army wokokon tokwa ni posti with socials ni ade and we should date ne was ya say 27th August to say den to show we mu nyina Ghana fo a wo eko join Russian army no na wo mu nyina sebe wo aye funeral ene ye recorded 55. If these people were in this country 94, yes, 94 deaths in Cameroon and Ghana 55. So if you see ube who said the name queen and omine eko year, and can you realize that at some point we wouldn't be losing our nationals in a Russian wobekona Russia for na womo kokontokwa ne crown womo nkrofo etimkwam ne ye nkrofo ebinumu nuanom ebinumu kununom ne ade ebinumu papanom akọ owuo bi say all because it got to a point Ghana was unbearable. Any say Russia Ukraine war is starting. It started under the Nana Akufo-Addo omo regime. Na Russia Ukraine war isha asebe enwokre hwie na ne boko so ayesi Russia Ukraine war bibia ye Russia Ukraine war na chese enam so a ebinumu edi amemnefi because you could realize that the offer na ye dey mom no na it was very juicy eti ebinumu di amemnefi ni ade tu kwan fi Ghana ha ekopie mu Russia ene ye chemu se emu 55 na ye dey ewu 55 na ewu no kre betimi akase ye wo Ghana fo binumu nso o sustain injuries ewo Russia and no crowd yenka. Now it's very sad that this year to me akwaku will be mine so in the cost of fighting for them. We ponyes wo kwama Ghana wo kwama Russia for and wakwaku wusa uwe. It's quite sad. Now in this whole military issues ekosonom ye bo eba Ghana ha and ya brante bi ehwachere ne papa nyasem kito nyine se Ghana ha de Sebe the armed forces ni chiri kura ne say ubesho mu uniform na yebe so she kamo chese kamo no kura che na nam kom na nye military ni etimi che power suma na chese wani ada ho to think say you've been operating in the camo as a military personnel for 7 years. Awunye military ni abrante na so aye shepa ebusia. Ye be akwohwe video no wokopi mu 37 ena niti anye yi a ye zo ano ewo ho na de si ye ne de eseweni ye hwe video ne mra.
Get in you. Next.
I am for.
The two next.
Or the rotation.
And
the 10 out. Awful.
When or the buy or the poor buy.
What's again?
Abusia arehosem na chese abrantie no na the video etwaguo na saa same abrantie we na Yewura Dominic Nitiwo no na ye former defense minister wabekasa se abrantie we wa penache ye papa we busa se di entia now she screens ne so o say former defense minister and MP for Bimbela Honorable Dominic Nitiwo has identified the fake soldier arrested at the 37 military hospital as a serial impersonator. He revealed that the suspect created multiple fake Facebook profiles in his name and exploited their shared Kokumba accent to defraud unsuspecting victims with false military recruitment claims. Eti abrantie na nkasa no yese for the past 7 years ebusiafo na o hye soldier for atade ye no so we soldier ni sana wasan so create Facebook pages and why ne ho se ono na ye Yewura Dominic Nitiwo esanse mu nyina eka kokumba o se kokuma o se konkumba kasa no na accent ne wo ho o mu kasa atese o we de mu nyina e konkumma fo no na wode dwenkrofo sika so obefa o mu eye military because ye na nim say the Ministry of Defense no the armed forces is right in under that ministry inti ene de wo yobi nkofo no waje nkofo sika edia ene wokopie mu 37 so wokosra ne girlfriend nurse ni bi wo a soldiers for ezuan no bizan say ye nua soldier ni na rank ye den ontimi nkyere wo station be ontimi nkyere ede na ene hu sa akwa ne fake eno ena Yewura Nitiwo ekoto ano ewo eye police station honoma onu ankasa etu nenum tu eka ne nsem. Now there's a video to that yebekwa kwhwe video no ebra Yewura Nitiwo Dominic eni abranti edinko.
You have seen me before. I didn't met me before. You are like I've never seen you before. I didn't met you before. You haven't met me before. Bad that one. Joseph. Have you met me in your life before? You have never met me. Have you ever seen me before in your life? Where? You haven't seen me before. Commander, this boy has used my name to dupe so many people. This boy. He creates WhatsApp, Facebook, and use my name to give so many people. The last one he did, he met a boy in Denmark. Just 2 weeks ago, the boy came to my house from top. He's coming, the boy is coming to you. I asked him to come. So I sent, stop. I sent his picture. When the soldiers were beating him, I sent his picture. And the boy said, yes, this is the boy, he's coming to collect his money. In fact, over 100 people will come here to testify against you. Over 100 people, this boy. Because we speak the same accent. In the Kotoka dialect, we speak a similar accent like him. It's used my name to teach so many people. So many people. That's why I want to come and find out whether you know me. Where are you from? Where are you from? Huh? Nikata. This is the one wearing military uniform. They are looking at this place.
Abusia na yera Dominic niti wo na wochwe mu se abrantie we wa impersonate na che e ka so impersonate nipa na se wa wia ne ho di ne din edibone ache na ye hwe bia nsem no ebe kwa kodru sabere me ne wo e ka sei confrontation mo pa me kire notorious criminal be na che se Ghana Police Service for in their quest to bring down all robbers no womo ensa asonimu na abrantie chese wedi eweba no robbery a wedi ama chese wedi police ni bi kura bia enya asem ketwa ne no ena eye Ghana Police Service for ensa akwakosonimu na sede meka no sede niema sikika koye ne na chese owuo kwanso a ena abrantie no wona momaku no flat because niema na wo ye no na ehu wo hwe car se etwaguo ya wukowia saka we amanfo phones ni ade na chese omaku ni yayaya isanse bra na omo che no na one omo eye banta na chese tuaboba ekoka no ama abranti fofia nto ata wato nananom ewensi edu ne din ekra no eye Clement Edu me no ka say womo the press release abeto mountain eso o say Ghana please recover stolen vehicle and exhibits in residential robbery case. The Ghana Police Service has recovered a stolen vehicle and other exhibits following an intelligence-led operation into a residential robbery incident into Muchema. Omonsa aka eye car and then niema ekeka ho a enam tip of biso efa robbery bi ekoso ewo bi fie ene wo mo ensa aka. O say on 4th December 2025, armed men attacked a complainant in her room and made away with her Toyota Hilux pickup vehicle, an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and other personal belongings. Intino, afie muno 4th December and a branty ekotushe mami swa wo fa ne car a Toyota Hilux pickup and I was signed in the iPhone 16 Pro Max ne niema bi ekeka ho ekoye. So based on sustained intelligence gathering, the police located the suspect identified as Clement Kofi Eidu, also known as Joseph Abakwe Yao and Paddy. Tutimu se kronosemunti ni dim kranya baako ukura Paddy ono baako for san friend Yao ono baako for san friend Joseph Abakwe. It's not just who say wo mu di tenteta no mu titie eye clues ni ade amanfo de ma wo mo eno mu de kozo abranti. Was the suspect attempted to attack the officers but was shot and injured in the process and was rushed to the police hospital for treatment where he was pronounced dead while receiving medical attention. It's no muchema bro mo yes wo mkoche no just one no person che say yes mean to id and oni a police for ye sha ase and then you wo mo toto ne tu aboba no koka no wo mo bom homodin de ne kopie mu police hospital senka wo mo koja ya rehwe de amano na afi wo mato case no eso nanso fofia nto ata and we to anananom ewensi edo. Police retrieved the stolen Toyota Hilux pickup, the complaint's phone, and several documents from the suspect. It's umuchi momon said to miaka kano phone and afi in krata hodobia na a work room fui ensem. Also further checks established that in November 2025, the same suspect absconded with a Toyota Camry vehicle belonging to a police officer who, through a recruitment agency, had engaged the suspect to care for his ailing father. The vehicle was later recovered in the central region after it was abandoned by the suspect following a chase by the police. Into Muchema Abrantia in November before December Korea then November nimu police near na sebe ne papa yare no po bia ma na hwe ne papa no agency ya na omudi abrantie man ne se ono na ebe hwe ne papa man sa wo ye kromfo wo koye no tese won de Toyota nkwan no wia na police ni Toyota Camry ukowia na chense police for etiw no ta ne ntino okoja ka ne simfimfini mantemu ho baabi na wodwane ye na police for ekotam car no ne Fofia Ntuata ne bonne abewie yema yekunu ifiata asfasa so the Ghana Police Service assures the public of its continued commitment to tracking criminal networks, recovering stolen properties, and ensuring that persons involved in such violent offences are brought to justice. And not just say no, you said omo kono no sa say I be one say highway robbery. Yes, oni pay okoye ya channel, oni pa we okoto to show bisu oni fi ya channel. To me say no, eye IGP Christian Tete Yohonu or born homo pa say criminologists and criminalities ni ade ekoso e wokrodwem hanom se akromfo yi ye bebubu wo mo apre bako isanse wo mu di nkrofo awu e wokrodwem hanom se na IGP wo gene samba papa mafo jim se he dampare baye ye hu ye na IGP we de se de wo si chichi akromfo kunkum wo mo no enwanwan yi pa kwa wo mo faso a wo mu etimi edi sa djuma we enti abaso bode de wo mo ebo IGP bi eno no nso de kokobo ema akromfo say mo mamani na ho cause ye chemo a enya de asabi ye bejawo ama wafa wo hu edi na tese otimu se ensem no aye bubruja ewo eye IGP ensensem we eso. Now we just screens no so we every BBC News Africa or say Zimbabwe's cabinet has approved draft laws that will allow presidents Emerson in Ngangao 83 to extend his stay in office until at least 2030. President would be chosen by MPs rather than in a direct vote and could serve a maximum of 22 7-year terms. Wow. International say and some okoso e was Zimbabwe. They are amending their laws. Voting laws near their day into the same mampany or wedi infinite your watching and sano sabri ya tre ne term ni mano so betimi akoso atena bemu kopim 2030 na eno ena chese Sadiq Adams so abe react I will say they removed Mugabe in a coup and amended their constitution to include term limit to prevent another leader staying beyond the limit. His immediate successor has essentially removed those limits to stay longer. It's not just say adieno ye ni ese no ye ni ese now Muammar Gaddafi sebe no otra so che papa ena che se wo mu edikoyi no efiri honom ena mu chem se watena so ache ena se ensem bebre ni edikum Gaddafi efiri ho na afei de ne wadi etetre nso ba ya ono nso aba besesa ade no se ede pa na eba be koso because already no na anu ya na beto dwa se eye Gaddafi ne baba ma baako sebe sorry onu yekunu but Mugabe de ono ne de na a different case altogether ye ku a ye ni free honom no e na omosesa constitution no e ma constitution ye den eye kama na nso se wo hwe de ekoso e wo Zimbabwe sisi ade anache say from the look of things no nieme enkoye because how can you tell us say presidents will be chosen by the MPs they say nache say omonto santen tememufo nto santen koto ababiem it cannot happen they say Zimbabwe is sitting on a time bomb. Yebekoso edin sem next year be mamo update ewo.